Hi class, how are you all? Are you solving your worksheets on time? Do you have any doubts in it? Have you watched the module number 1 of The Road Not Taken? So, let me take you to module number 2, The Road Not Taken. Children, in the first two stanzas, we learned that the speaker was moving through a yellow forest. Why do we say yellow forest? Because the speaker is moving into the forest during the autumn season. In the autumn season, children, the leaves turn slowly, they turn yellow and then they fall. And that is why the poet or the speaker says a yellow forest. So there was a road which or on which the traveler was moving or which the speaker was moving, and then it was diverged into two. He had to make one choice, whether he should take road A or road B. He took a decision. He thought that he stood there for a long time and was wondering which road he should take. He was watching the road. But do you think he would have been able to watch the road clearly? No. Why? Because there were so many plants, so many shrubs. The forest was so thick that the speaker was not able to see the another road and see the road at, further to a certain point. He decided to take the other road. Okay. Now, when he decided to take the other road, he realized first he thought that this road is much better than the other road, but later on he realized that the road number that both the roads were equally good. So it's about the choices that we make which makes the difference in our lives, children. Now let us go to the stanza number 3. And both that morning equally lay. So both the roads were equally good. In leaves no step had trodden black. So children, why do you think he had taken that particular road? Because he thought that very few people had travelled on this road. Now both these roads were equally. See, it's about changing decisions in life, children. It's not that if you when you in life when you take decision A, you will face less challenges, or in this if you take decision B, you would face more challenges. It is never that way. That all the roads, all the decisions that we took will have the same kind of challenges in our lives. So we should, once we have taken some decision, we should stick to it. So it's not about making right decisions, it's about taking the decisions and making them right. So whenever we take a decision, we should always be firm on that. Okay, children. So now over here, the poet says that, and both the morning equally lay. So he realized that now, later on, first he thought that the road which he had taken was much better, but later on he realized that both the roads had similar kind of opportunities or similar kind of challenges. In leaves, no step had trodden back. So children, if there are some yellow leaves lying on the road, and if so many people walk over it, they would turn back black, isn't it? Because if you walk on those leaves again and again, they would get even further dried up and they would turn into black. So the leaves had not trodden back. So the leaves had not trodden black. This shows that both the roads were taken by very few people. Okay, very few people. Now let us take the example of MS Dhoni. He was a ticket collector, and he took a road which very few people have taken. Very few people. See children, can we have so many engineers? Yes, we can have. There are so many engineering colleges. Many children can. But can we have so many cricketers? No. So this happens when we take a road which very few people have taken. So in this particular stanza also, the road which the author has taken, both the roads had been taken by very few people. And both that morning equally lay in the leaves, no step had trodden black. We know that these roads had been taken by very few people because the leaves were not trodden back. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Now he is saying that he wanted to travel both the roads. In the beginning, the speaker was sorry that he was able to travel only on one of the roads. But now he is again saying, oh, I kept the first for another day. He wants to travel on the first road another day, but yet knowing how way leads on to way. But does it really happen? If you have taken one road, this new road will have again more choices in front of you, more options, more ways will head up from the road that you have already taken. I doubted if I should ever come back. And now, the earlier he had thought that let me first travel by this road, then I will come back and I will travel by this road as well. But he realized, should he really come back? Because the road which he has already taken will also have a lot of will also have lot of options coming up. So there was no point for him to come back again to the same point from where he had begun. I shall be telling this with a sigh. So I shall be telling this with a sigh some ages and hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. See, children, now what is the author saying? He says that in the future he would like to tell other people that the road which he had taken. Children, what are common decisions? Children, when we take those decisions which are taken by very few people, some people would think that it will be too much challenging. That is why. See, imagine MS Dhoni. I would like to give example of MS Dhoni again. If he had taken he took a decision which very few people would take, because he had a very secured government job. He was working as in the railway department, which was a very well paid job and which was a very secure job. Leaving that job and coming to a cricketing field where there would be so many challenges, he took a challenge which very few people would take. But he took this decision, and that is why all the difference was there in his life and in any other TC's life. Right? So because he took a decision. So children, the hidden meaning of this poem is that we in life, whenever we take decisions, we should take them very carefully, because whatever decisions we take, these decisions only shape our lives further. One decision we take, then we move forward, and then we cannot come back to the time when we had taken the first decision. Then more decisions are there on the way, and this is how the title of the poem is The Road Not Taken. So the poem, by the central idea or the main fact which the poet wants to convey through this poem is that we should not divulge from our decisions. We should be very firm about our decision. We should once take the decisions and be very firm about them, and we should not waver. We should not have a wavering mind that, oh, I should have taken that decision, then it would be, because more or less the challenges would be the same in all kind of decisions. There would be challenges. In some cases the challenges would be first, and then you would have the green ground, or then you would have the comfortable place. In some positions the challenge grew steadily. So it depends, but whatever decisions we take, the challenges will be there in both the decisions, and therefore we should be very firm about our decision, and because whatever decision we make, that only shapes our life. So this is what in the last stanza I would like to point, and that has made all the difference. So the one decision can really make a lot of difference in our life. So this is about the road not taken. So the road not taken, we should never think about road not taken. We should always be firm about the road that we have taken. Thank you for listening, children.